And this is the Thethrell at League of Angels on AMZ game. The reason I'm laughing is because this stupid game froze. I'm trying to record stuff for you guys. Anyway, somebody messaged me asking me to record Eternal Spire. I don't normally record stuff like this in the game just because it's boring to watch. However, I did mention to him, you know, I normally only do my Spire Tycoon. That way I get the most rewards for any new levels that I complete. But I've been stuck on this one level for a while. I don't foresee being able to beat it anytime soon. And I'll show you guys why. He said, well, can you just record that just so we see how hard it is? So I'm at level 15, stage 3. Stage 1 and 2 were no problem. I blew through them easily. Hit stage 3, I don't know, probably a month ago now. I've been on this thing for a while, and I'm just stuck. I just can't beat the damn thing. I might need to change some skills. I might need to, I don't know. I just haven't bothered with it. Like I said, I normally only bother with it at Tycoon, then I try to figure out how to beat it. That way I get a little bit of extra points during Tycoon time. So just to show you guys, and here's where I froze up last time, so hopefully this doesn't freeze, hopefully it loads and you guys can see why I'm having such a hard time beating this thing, and you know, maybe give me a suggestion if any of you have happened to have beat it, but I'm just so far at a loss at the damn thing. And okay, it loaded that time, good. Try to get my cursor out of the way here. So as you can see, when I hit it, I'm barely doing any damage to it, and they're healing for over 5 million. Normally when I smack like that, I'm doing 1.5 to 2 million damage. Right now I'm doing 100,000 damage, and then they turn around and heal twice for over 2 million. So yeah, I'm just completely at a loss as to this thing. I'm not sure if they just have ridiculously high defense. You can see there's no little things under there giving them a bonus shield or anything like that. There's something here. Don't know what that is. I think that's something that I put on him, a debuff that I put on him. But they're not throwing up any shields or anything like that. I think maybe they just have incredibly high defense. So maybe if I use a skill that avoids defense, I think I have a few skills of those. I'm still playing around with new skills since it's a new feature for me. The bleed, if I use the Aegis that gives a bleed, that might help a little bit, but you know, a 10% loss of life when they're healing for a couple million twice per turn is not really much of a help. So my thought so far has been, you know, hopefully I can stun whichever ones are healing and maybe get lucky and get a few nice shots in. So far haven't, but yeah, I mean, this is just pure ugliness. They'll go through my heroes pretty fast, but then it'll just, you know, they won't be able to hit me. But I just can't seem to do any damage to them. Yeah, I mean, 100,000 damage when they're healing over 2 million is it's not getting me anywhere. Like I said, maybe if I can use this skill that there are a couple skills that just avoid defense, maybe that would help. But I'm not going to play around with it too much, like I said, until Tycoon, just in case I do happen to beat it. Try to maximize my points that I get for free in Tycoon. It's just fugly. As you can see, they can't really hurt me at all, but they just heal so dang much. I can't hurt them either. Some people have asked me to record World Boss. I'd like to do that for you guys, but it's kind of mean. I don't go to World Boss because I kill it too fast. So I stay away from World Boss just to let the rest of my server get the gold. If I go, I do, I think, 160 to 180 million damage per hit, and you know that ends up killing the bosses really fast, and I only end up getting, you know, maybe 1 million gold out of it, but it ends up taking a lot of gold. It ends up taking a lot of gold away from the people on my server. So you know, I know that some of you that may have bumped into me in cross server think that I'm selfish or whatever for certain reasons, but I do actually try to help out my fellow player as much as I can, which is the whole reason I record videos and do posts and all the other silly shit that I do. So yeah, I don't really go to World Boss. I don't do guild bosses unless I pop them myself. And yeah, if I do, the only time I do go to World Boss is when there's events for it to, you know, if you get 1% of damage, then you get this reward, whatever. I'll go in, I'll do one hit, and then I'll leave, just so I don't take too much gold from the rest of the server. But if there is other stuff that you guys would like to see, I wish I'd been recording my Zodiac earlier. I managed to beat the final Nightmare mode, and now I'm on Purgatory. So that's what happens when you go 30 rounds without being able to beat the thing. Like you saw there, he didn't. I don't think they hit me once, but I just can't do any damage to them. So it is actually good they have a 30 limit turn on there, because it would have just gone on forever. But if there's other stuff you guys want to see, just let me know. I do my best to try to accommodate. If there's any help you need with certain things, you know, I don't claim to be the expert in this game yet. I'm working on it. It's still new to me. Only been playing a couple months, but I'm pretty happy with the way I've progressed my character. Always beat anybody that's similar BR, and I'm beating a lot of people that are much higher BR and higher level than me. So I think I'm doing some right things on here. So if you want to know, you know, how do I set things up, what things do I go for, message me, or, you know, just whatever. Just let me know. Thank you for joining me.